Hey, what's up YouTube? This is TeamDarkHorse here, Scruffy, bringing you a deck profile of Light Hero Beasts, or just Gemini Stun. Basically, this is what I'm going to be running at locals this weekend. It's tested very well against everything else I've played. I can't even remember everything I've played, but it's played Blackwings, GKs, Machina, and it's done pretty well. I'll say right now, the one thing I am missing for this deck is a third duality, which sucks, but I'm gonna get away with only playing 2. But here we go. Alright, so you have Stratos. Basically it's your plus engine. You get out all 3 alias, which are also all Rhoda targets, and emergency call. So you get these to your hand immediately, so you can start using the Hero Blast or Gemini Sparks. Very quick engine. It's how you get your pluses and minuses, because this deck strives on 1-for-1s followed by your pluses and their minuses through Gemini Spark and Hero Blast. So you want these to your hand as soon as possible. Let's keep it right there. Next we have Triple Thunder King. All again light targets, so they all work through Honest. Incredibly anti-meta. You just pot a duality, emergency call, get everything that you need, and then summon T-King. So you're set, you stun them, let them deal with it, and then you can go Alias, Gemini Spark. Basically it just shuts your opponent down.
And Honest.
Yeah, and Honest. I like 3 Cyber Dragon. Basically, they have a monster out, you special summon your Cyber Dragon. They bottomless, they warning, they do whatever, or it stays on the field, you go to attack and they do Mirror Force Torrential, or Mirror Force Deprison, whatever, so it gets taken out, and then you do your normal summon of Gemini, or Neos Alias, or Stratos, or something. That way you still have a field presence, and you're generally going to have back row. It's a good 1-for-1, it forces whatever it is they have, so you can get out your other guys safely. You got Double Honest, it's a staple in this deck. It's great protection. It's how you attack over bigger things. Obviously, you don't run many monsters with more than 1900 attack besides Cyber Dragons, so a lot of people fear this too. Some people choose not to attack into the alias or whatnot, fearing this. It's great. You got the Tech DD Warrior Lady. So far, I like playing 1. It removes stuff from play, obviously, so it gets rid of their Stardust. It's a good 1-for-1, and plus, if I side in Skill Drain, I can still use its effect to remove, I think. Or actually, I could be wrong on that. You know what? Scratch that. We'll see. I can't remember the ruling, but basically, it still gets the outs that other things cannot get. Basically, things I can't attack over. And then attack Spirit Reaper. Why this over second DD Warrior Lady? It's because basically if any other deck gets a hand advantage and you're kind of forced to top decking, like you only have a couple of cards to play, Spirit Reaper stalls it out. Because obviously if you tech just a T-King when they have a Stardust on the field, you can't do anything. It's kind of a waste. You top deck a Gemini Spark without any targets, it's a waste. Spirit Reaper lets you stall until you can get the cards that you need to get your pluses going, your engine going, basically regain advantage. So far this is tested well. Plus, besides that, you got the monster destruction, so you Hero Blast their stuff, you get rid of their target, grab Alias, summon Spirit Reaper, and poke them for 300 and get another minus. I like it. It's been working pretty well. So far, this is 14 monsters. I only played 14. A lot of them can be searched. But yeah. I got the spell line up next. You got 2 duality. I wish I could play 3, but I don't have access to 3 right now. Basically, it's I don't know how Gemini Stun would be this good without it right now. It's basically your draw power. You can search what you want through emergency call and Rhoda, but duality helps get you your Gemini Sparks if you're missing those. So it's basically why the deck can play so few monsters. You got 3 Gemini Spark, destroy any card by tributing Alias, so you summon Alias, they bottomless, or you run into Deep Prison, you Gemini Spark, blow up one of their cards, and you get the draw. So that's how you get your pluses and their minuses. This isn't a great card to build a deck around. Triple book, general defense, back row, can't be decreed. It's just very good, you guys all know that. I play 1 MST for destruction. I don't know, I just feel like 2 could be necessary, but I don't think it's necessary right now. I do side the second MST. I'll show you guys the side deck after the main deck. But obviously it helps against GKs. We'll see. Like I said, I'm gonna bring this to locals tomorrow, and we'll see how it goes and see if I actually wanted that second MST. And then you got the staple and the staple. Okay, that's it for the traps. We got spells. We got traps next. Double warning. I would honestly think about a third in here. Stopping their big monsters from coming out is pretty crucial. Warning stops their searches. So if they were gonna mech in a gear frame, they were gonna say they got Sirocco with Black Whirlwind, you can warn in it. Basically, they don't get their searches. It's great. I don't care about the cost because it's never a big deal. I love this card. Double bottomless, I still think that's a staple this format. It's not as fast or as good as Solemn Warning in my opinion, but it still removes stuff from play. It's still pretty good. I like 3 Hero Blasts. Basically, bring Alias back to the hand and blow up one of their cards with 1900 or less attack, because that's what attack Alias has. So if they summon debris, play Hero Blast, destroy debris, bring back Alias. They still get the Dandelion target, but basically that totally disrupts their huge play. Or obviously Hero Blast the Dandelion. Hero Blast the Glow Bulb they bring out. Just tons of targets against Plant Synchro, and that's big this format. At least in my meta, I have to worry about Plant Synchro, so Hero Blast is great. Staple Mirror Force. I think Torrential is a staple because the minuses it can generate. Staple Solemn Judgment. Royal Oppression is great against almost anything not named Gravekeepers. And obviously other stun decks that don't special summon. And Tech Deprison to get rid of Stardust and other big threats that want to attack into my 1900 attack monsters. I think Compulse will actually be a good card in here, but unfortunately this is 40 cards. I don't know how to cut it down. The only other tech I consider in this deck is 3rd Cyber Dragon and Spear Reaper, but right now those have been working out just fine. So anyway, that's the main deck. We'll go to the side deck really quick. Time we got left. Alright, side deck. This is just for my locals. It'd be different if I was in a regional setting, but here we go. We got 1 Consecrated for Gravekeepers, Blackwings, basically just Gravekeepers. You got the Effect Failure against Plant Synchro and basically get rid of their Caius. I hate Caius. And of course Debris. King Tiger Wangu. That's very good against Plant Synchro. You summon this, and basically they can't summon debris. They can't summon They can't special summon Glow Bulb from the grave. No Dandelion tokens. This is really good. Double Snowman Eater. Obviously this deck doesn't set a lot, so unfortunately if they run into it once, they probably won't ever attack into it again. I know they wouldn't. But anyway, it's good against Blackwings and other stuff that basically savers, things that want to attack. I wouldn't side this in against Plant Synchro. No one to cross out. It's staple. You guys know what that's for. My second Mystical Space Typhoon. Let's see. 2 Skill Drain. Obviously, I don't use a whole lot of effects that on the field besides Stratos, so I would definitely pay the life points to do that. Swallow Flip, GBs, you guys know what that does, and Infernities. Tech Starlight Road. And this is gonna seem odd, but because I don't have Chain Disappearance, I can't really negate a lot of their plays. So I tech 1 Necro Valley. You play this, you play Skill Drain against Plant Synchro, they can't Raikou, they can't Caius. This is gonna stay on the field unless they get Trunade. So I'd side out Hero Blast against them. Send out 2 of the Hero Blasts, so I keep 1, keep the Necro Valley, and they are losing a lot of their big plays. But basically that's the deck, guys. Hope you guys like it. I'll post an update after locals, but that's about it. Team Dark Horse out, guys.